Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, and welcome back to the Talos Principle Road to Gehenna. And we are back at the World 3 Hub because I just wanted to show that the previous time I ever recorded was back when I had actually finished collecting all of the stars. And I haven't done a video on World 4 because, if I recall correctly, I had collected all of the stars from World 4, so how about that? But just to be safe, I'm gonna go check and see if that can be verified. So those are all collected, these are all collected, these are all collected, and World 2 especially have all been collected. And the world appears to be glitching out right now. I guess I could theoretically end the game right here if I really wanted to, but I want to see what else this has to offer. I got all the stars. There's still that one area which requires gray sigils for some reason. I guess the only lead I really have at this point to go off of is that I'm going to be collecting these gray sigils through whatever that whole star thing is, like that star dome, where you require star sigils in order to open the star dome to go to Star World, I guess? I guess we're playing the Super Mario World now. But I'm gonna take this route which I discovered before and make my way downtown, see the sights, look for a seat to take on the bus, because I need to do that. I need to take a bus out to the Star World, because clearly we don't have the highest rates when it comes to traffic in this area. And a bus would be the most convenient option at the time, I get the feeling, so I would rather take a bus to get there. There was a joke in here somewhere, but I think I just lost it and now I'm failing. Alright, here we go. So how many stars did I need? Basically a whole bunch of them. Like, not all of the stars, but I guess I need a bunch of them. It's been a while since I've done one of these puzzles, so we could be here for a long time. We could certainly be here for definitely an eternity, I'd imagine. It's just me kind of hoping I'll eventually solve this one. Because star sigil puzzles are great. They're amazing. They allow you to do so many wonderful things, such as get stuck for a very long time. I bet I could just flip this piece around and then that will work. And my assumption was correct. Now for the rest of this puzzle, I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to go about it, because it appears as though we're gonna be having problems like this. Oh boy, I'm getting flashbacks. This is Talos Principle main campaign all over again, where I'm just stuck doing one sigil puzzle for a very, very excessive amount of time. Yeah, I could certainly be here for a long time. I could write a book about how long I'm gonna be here. In fact, I think the best thing to do would just be to restart this all together and, start from square one, work my way up a little bit more. Like, what if I just made a tower like this? What if I made a tower like that, except on the other side? That's not gonna work. What if I made a tower like that right here, and then did this, and then did that? And then did, that's not gonna work either, so that is out of the question. Okay, and now I'm missing a piece that's shaped like one of those Z blocks, I believe they're called, or Z blocks if you are American. It does not matter to me whether you are American, Canadian, or British. Anyone who views these videos is quite welcome, in my opinion. Anyone who's bored enough to watch this. This is gonna take a while. I'm just gonna cut to where I actually solve this one. There we go. I knew that eventually aimlessly placing pieces all over a checkerboard would eventually provide results. Alright, let's jump right into the rabbit hole, shall we? What lies beyond our teleporter? It's a whole new world. With sigils. Why am I not surprised? I wonder how long this is gonna take me. This is very open, however. Look at all this. I like how they're reusing the tower assets too, only they look a bit more overgrown, I guess. The mold and the moss growing all over it. That's kind of cool. It's neat stuff. I like it. How far can I go out in this world before... I guess not very far. Well, I figured as much, but if I travel along the border, maybe I'll find something cool. Maybe there's something hidden behind this rock. Maybe Elohim will stop blinding me with his beginning where the words rant. Maybe. I don't know. God. Please, Elohim, I'm trying to explore. Please, God. Oh my God, will you please stop? I'm just trying to commute around here. Just want to find a little couple of secrets, that's all. There's no need for you to interfere with exploration. It's just innocent exploration. In fact, I thought you didn't even have control over this domain. Why do we have limitations on how far we can wander out in these worlds? I really seriously want to know at this point. Gah. Ugh, I say. Right. I guess I'm just gonna keep looking around for a little bit, and then maybe when I get bored enough of looking around, I'll actually solve some puzzles. I wonder if there are any Easter eggs in this place. That'd be pretty neat. It'd be pretty nifty to have a couple of Easter eggs out here. I'm pretty sure there's just a whole bunch of them which I've missed in the other worlds. I do know that one of them, which I've sort of been spoiled on when I was actually doing a bit of research, I think it's a... something from Portal. I think it's one of those turrets from Portal. I think one of those is hidden in World 2. Of course, I have yet to find it, so I'll probably just devote one episode to looking for the Easter eggs in Road to Gehenna by the time I finish all sorts of campaign stuff. And I just noticed that the music that's playing right now is actually the theme from the base of the tower in the original game. That's kind of cool. I absolutely love this piece. I love this track. It's one of my favorites in the entire game. Yeah. What's over here by this really loud waterfall? I know it's gonna be noisy in the video because waterfalls in any game just have to be the noisiest things alive. It's just a written law at this point. Alright, I think that's enough looking around. I had my fun, but I think it's about time we solve some puzzles now. And hopefully collect those gray sigils, because that will probably lead us to that last dude. That last dude who wants to be left alone, but we're not going to leave him alone because we're not like that. Transfer. Alright, start off with transfer, I guess. Good to see that there's more puzzles in this game than I thought. Alright, so that partially holds open a door. This also partially holds open a door. What goes over here? So we need a window. So we need to transfer items, you might say. Okay then, so here's our problem. Yep, that's definitely a problem right there. How am I supposed to go about doing this? I wonder. Because that will disable the door entirely. But I feel as though it would be best if I just left this here connected like so. Because if I'm fast enough, I might be able to reset this. Probably. Yeah, that'll open the door. So, presumably, if I set this here, maybe get that running. I think if I just did this a little bit backwards, I might get something out of it. It's a pretty simple concept, but arguably difficult to actually complete because puzzles. So that needs to connect over there. And this needs to be reset probably. Ugh, lasers are fun. What if I were to set this right here? I think I have just enough time to actually solve this one. I think. I'm gonna give it a try anyway, just to see if this will work. Let me through. There we go. Okay. Now, you know, had I realized this would have been a problem, then I probably could have planned this ahead a bit better. This is potentially bad. Yeah, I want to say this is probably not what they wanted me to do. Okay, plan B. We're gonna reset the puzzle and try that again, because clearly this isn't really working. I felt like I was so close, however. Okay, open up that door. Now, cry me a river. What if I were to... No, I guess that won't reach, will it? What if I were to connect all of these at the same time? What if I were to connect this to this and then this? That does nothing. It seemed like a good idea at the time, admittedly. sometimes I don't understand how the lasers work in some of these. What if I were to just... You know, I think I might be up to something here. If I were to just leave that, and then if I were to... Boom. I guess it sorta opens the door, but it quickly gets disabled. How much time do I have to actually go get that? And will that open the door as a result of me not doing anything? Because I somehow doubt that's the case. Let me actually reset that real quick. I have a bit of a different idea. This is surprisingly difficult given the amount of stuff you're given to work with, but puzzles are hard, man. I'm just going to set that up like so. And now I'm going to try connecting all of these at once and see if that does anything. Well, that keeps the connection going, at least. So... Oh man. Oh man. If only. If only. I feel like I'm so close with this one. I wonder what would happen if I set the laser up a bit further out here. I'm gonna try resetting that actually. Just to move things around a little bit. Because I might just have enough space to actually pass right through without a problem. If I just leave this temporarily disabled for now. What happens if I back off? You see, this is a mess is what it is. Let's just have it passing through these two lasers instead. Just leave it right here, maybe. So, what movements will I get for... Okay, that opens the door. That also opens the door, so it's theoretically possible. Okay. Oh, come on. Why must you do this? I believe if I have just enough time to accomplish this, I might get somewhere. Let's just position ourselves really carefully. Oh man, I'm so close! Why must everything be so hard? Come on, game. Cut me a bit of slack here, I'm really trying. Bugger off. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's set you over here. And you are the red laser, so you can go right away from the first blue laser, so that way I'm not having too much interference with this. Okay. There we go! All it requires is just really strict positioning. Very much like a whole bunch of other puzzles. Where is this guy? Oh yeah, the guy... Never mind. I'm just dumb. I was about to say, where's that dude I'm supposed to free? No. He's already free from the shackles that is this part of Gehenna. He's just taking a bath right now, back at the main hub. I wonder if I can climb this. I wonder if I can climb that later. I'm not gonna worry about that for now. I just want to go solve more puzzles with lasers. Double trouble. Oh, that doesn't look great. Can I can jam these now, I guess. So... I need to open a whole bunch of doors, and that's okay. What happens when I... Yeah, that doesn't look great, does it? Let me take these back here. I don't really have any space to place these down in here, do I? I can barely jam any doors in the first place, which is a problem. I think it just might push it back, actually.